Hi guys, good afternoon. Thank you for having me. I'm Manuel D'Souza, former footballer and now the strength and conditioning coach of the Indian team. And oh, thank you. So I'll start off with when it comes to football, many people think glamour, fame, money, and a lot of other things. But that's what you guys see, and that's what I saw as a young kid, and played in the streets of on the streets of Bandra, making your goalposts with your shoes, your school bags, and playing. Someone scouted me and said, "You're good. Why don't you play for the Maharashtra team under 17? There are trials." And I was like, "Wow." So I was happy about it, saying, I'm good." So I go for these trials, and I see 500 kids. I was like, wow, that is not going to be easy. After 4 days, I was shortlisted, top 40. We go to another city called Akola, and another 400 kids. I was like, when does this end? But somehow made it to the last 20, played, and from there on, there was no turning back. Then that's when I knew I wanted to make it my career. But that's when a lot of people ask me, what is football going to give you back in return? There's no career, there's no money in it. But it will happen. I mean, people will come and tell you. But I somehow believe that if I give everything to the sport will give me something back. And when I made it to pro level, I played 7 years at the highest level in the country, a team called Mumbai FC. And when I played, when I got there, I thought, done, my life is sorted. I have a good contract, and things will be easy for me now. I had no idea the struggle just started. It just started. When I say why it just started, because I'm competing with the best of the best. And for the first 2 years in the team, I'm 19. I played 0 games. Zero. Third year, anyone imagine how many games I must have played in third year? One. And I told myself, this can't happen. This cannot happen. I go back, and then the biggest inspiration, you have Ronaldo, Virat. I was like, you have to put the work in. You have to put the work in every day. If you want to be the best, you got to take out the best. And well, there are days when you'll be training alone. No one will be there, and it'll be you'll be demoralized working out alone. Trust me. I'm sure most of you must be working out alone, and it's boring at times. There are times I find it hard to get out of bed as well and make it up for practice. I mean, there are days where I just spend taking a train from Bandra to Borivali, back again home to Bandra, then evening train straight to Vashi, back again. So I was literally doing triangles in Bombay, and that happened for 7 years. But then came a time where I started to play games, like 24 games in a season, and it was nice. But then, as I said, nothing is guaranteed. You will be playing a lot, but that can go within a minute. One injury, and you're done. So, for me being a footballer, the biggest challenge was not to get on the top, not to be right there. It's sustaining. And another lesson what football taught me is that one injury can take away everything. And that's the reason I started strength and conditioning. I wanted to get into something where I wanted to give back to the sport. And so now currently I'm training a lot of youngsters. I mentor them. And a lot of parents come to me every day, like literally 2 parents a week with their son or daughter. My son wants to turn pro. He wants to play professional football in the country. He wants to represent the country. I ask them one thing. I like, get your son to me. We'll sit down, we'll talk. And I ask him, are you ready to sacrifice everything? Now, what is sacrifice? There are days You'll not celebrate your birthday, your friends' birthdays, your parties. Absolutely zero. You'll be in bed by 9 o'clock, waking up at 5:30, and there'll be recovery sessions and so on. Your, your social life is zero, absolutely zero. But then ask them, are you mentally ready for this? When I say mentally ready, it's more about when you are doing everything every day, you're training hard, but the coach doesn't pick you up. You can go into depression, I'm telling you. Like, sports depression is a big thing. I've seen players and a lot of other sportsmen just give up because of they can't take it, the pressure. The pressure is too much. And another thing where I asked the kid, are you ready to give it all? When I said discipline, are you ready to eat the same meal for the next 10 years? Just like Cody said it, he wouldn't mind eating the same meal for the next 10 years because that will get him to the top. So are you ready to do it? And the kid has no answer. When I told them about no parties, sleeping early, less time on the phone, none. So coming back to everything where I talk about discipline mentally and sacrifices, it has to do a lot with what you want. Because when you are training alone, no one's watching you. No one's watching you alone. With the team, fine. The fame will come, the money will come, and everything else will come. But for me, getting into strength and conditioning right now, I want to give back to the sport where I wasn't guided well. I was just all over the place. There are days when I used to train hardcore, come and have manchow soup with fries. But right now you see my meals, they're very specific. Back then, trust me, there are days when I've gone with the national team, not national team, with the Maharashtra team, traveling on an unreserved ticket from Mumbai to Delhi, sleeping next to the washroom. And I asked myself, do I really want this? But those 90 minutes on the field, I was like, that's the best happiness I can get, so I will do it. I'll do it for the sport. And I kept going. And no one asks you when you're really struggling. And so for me, it's very important to have a great set of friends, because at that time, when you're training, your friends will be like, dude, one drink. That's it, one drink. But you need to know that, what do you want? Do you want it more than anything? For me, I realized it very, very late, although I don't drink, by the way. I realized it very late. I had no guidance. Till 19, I was blank, absolutely blank. And today, the reason to go back to coaching is I want to give back to the sport. I want to guide youngsters. And I always ask them, are you ready to sacrifice? Because what goes behind the scenes, like you're training alone, the mental part, it's not easy. So when they asked me to come and talk about between realities, I was so happy about it. I've done a lot of podcasts lately, and I kept telling everyone, are you ready to sacrifice? Only then you play the sport. Otherwise, don't play any sport, because it's not going to happen. Sports take a lot of sacrifices, a lot of mental challenges that will be coming through, but you have to get through with it. And there are times when you get a lot of fame. That's when everyone will come and celebrate with you. Trust me, I've seen it where when you're on top, everyone talks about, oh, Manny's my friend, Manny's my this, Manny's my that. But none of them were there when I tore my ACL. None, zero. So when are you in the top, the spotlight's really very, very short, very, very short. And the silence is really, really long. But that silence, that's where your player's made. That's where you become what you are. So for me, I tell everyone, if you want to get there, don't look at the success. Success is this much, just this much. It's the hard work that happens down. Thank you.